Hello, everyone. Welcome to Simple English Story. Learn English through simple stories. In this video, Cindy will tell you about her great weekend with her family. You will learn some valuable words and expressions that are commonly used in everyday conversations. The story will also help you practice and improve your English vocabulary, listening skills, and speaking skills. Listen to the story carefully.
Hello, my name is Cindy. I want to tell you about my weekend with my family. It was one of the happiest weekends I've had in a long time. The weather was sunny and warm, and everything felt calm and bright. I love weekends because they give me time to rest, enjoy nature, and be with the people I love most. On Saturday morning, I woke up early. The sunlight came through my curtains and I could hear birds singing outside. When I went to the kitchen, my mom was making pancakes. The smell of butter and syrup filled the air. My dad was reading the newspaper, and my little sister Lily was sitting on the sofa, still sleepy and holding her favorite blanket. After breakfast, Dad said, "Let's go to the park today." Everyone liked the idea. Mom packed sandwiches, apples, and orange juice. Lily helped by putting napkins and paper cups in the bag. I brought my small speaker so we could listen to music later. When we arrived at the park, the air was fresh and the grass was green. We found a big tree near the lake and spread our blanket on the ground. The sky was bright blue and a light wind made the day feel perfect. Mom placed the food in the middle, and we sat down together. The sandwiches were simple, but very tasty. Dad told a funny story from his school days, and we all laughed. Lily showed us some flowers she picked nearby and smiled when Mom said they were beautiful. After eating, Dad said, "Who wants to play Frisbee?" We all shouted, "Me!" He threw the Frisbee high into the air, and we ran to catch it. Sometimes it went too far and we had to chase it across the grass. Once, it landed near a little boy and his dog, and the boy kindly threw it back to us. The funniest part was when Lily caught the Frisbee in the air for the first time. We all clapped and cheered for her. She laughed so hard she almost fell over. Later, we took a slow walk around the lake. The water looked calm and shiny, and we saw ducks swimming near the edge. Lily wanted to feed them, so we gave them small pieces of bread. The ducks came close, making funny sounds. I took some photos of the lake, the ducks, and my family smiling together. It was such a peaceful moment. Before going home, we stopped at an ice cream stand. I chose chocolate, Lily chose strawberry, and my parents shared vanilla. We sat on a wooden bench and enjoyed our ice cream. At one point, Dad got a little ice cream on his nose, and Mom laughed so much she almost dropped hers. We couldn't stop laughing. It was a small, silly moment, but it made us happy. When we came home, the sun was setting. The sky turned orange and pink, and everything looked beautiful. I helped Mom unpack the bags while Dad and Lily watched a cartoon. Later, Lily drew a picture of our picnic. She drew the tree, the lake, and all of us smiling. Mom kissed her head and said, "That's lovely." Lily replied proudly, "It was the best day ever." On Sunday, we stayed home, but it was still a special day. In the morning, Mom made her pancakes again, and we ate them with honey and bananas. After breakfast, I helped her water the plants on our balcony. The flowers looked bright and fresh. Dad fixed a small chair, and Lily helped by handing him the screwdriver. At noon, we cooked lunch together. Mom made chicken soup with vegetables, and the smell was so inviting. Lily set the table carefully and folded the napkins nicely. We all sat together and said, "Have a nice meal." The soup was warm and comforting. During lunch, we talked about our day at the park. Dad said his favorite part was playing Frisbee. Mom said she loved watching the ducks. Lily said her favorite moment was catching the Frisbee, of course. I said I loved all of it. After lunch, I helped Mom clean up, while Dad and Lily played cards in the living room. Later, I joined them. We played many rounds, and sometimes I won, sometimes Lily did. We laughed and teased each other in a fun way. In the evening, we watched a family movie together. It was a funny one about a dog that could talk. We made popcorn and drank warm tea. Lily laughed so much that she dropped some popcorn on the floor. When the movie ended, she was already asleep on the sofa, so Dad carried her to bed. Mom looked at me and said softly, "It was such a lovely weekend." I nodded and said, "Yes, it really was." Before going to sleep, I thought about everything we did. It wasn't a fancy weekend, but it was full of love, laughter, and peace. We didn't travel far or spend a lot of money, but we shared beautiful moments together. Sometimes, the best days are the simple ones, when you are with the people who make you feel at home.
Let's learn some interesting vocabulary from the story. 1. Syrup, noun. A sweet, thick liquid used on food or in drinks. Examples: I put syrup on my pancakes in the morning. The syrup made the dessert taste sweeter. She added a little syrup to her coffee. 2. Napkin, noun. A piece of cloth or paper used for protecting your clothes and for cleaning your hands and lips during a meal. Examples: please use a napkin to wipe your hands. The waiter gave us clean napkins before the meal. I put a napkin on my lap at the restaurant. 3. Shout. Verb. To say something very loudly. Examples: he shouted my name from across the park. Don't shout, the baby is sleeping. We shouted, "Happy birthday!" when she walked in. 4. Cheer. Verb. To shout loudly in order to show happiness, praise, approval, or support of someone or something. Examples: everyone cheered when Lily caught the Frisbee. The crowd cheered for their team. We cheered when Dad told a funny story. 5. Fall over. Phrasal verb. To fall onto the ground. Examples: Lily laughed so hard she almost fell over. Be careful or you will fall over the chair. The dog ran too fast and fell over. 6. Shiny, adjective. Smooth and bright, reflecting the light. Examples: the lake looked shiny in the sunlight. She wore shiny black shoes. The car is new and very shiny. 7. Edge, noun. The part of something that is furthest from its center. Examples: we saw ducks swimming near the edge of the lake. Don't stand too close to the edge of the road. He sat on the edge of the bed. 8. Stand, noun. A table or structure used for selling or showing things. Examples: we bought ice cream from a small stand. There is a fruit stand near my school. A woman was selling flowers at her stand. 9. At one point, phrase. At a particular time during something that happens. Examples: at one point, Dad got ice cream on his nose. At one point, it started to rain, but we didn't stop playing. At one point, everyone was laughing together. 10. Screwdriver, noun. A tool with a narrow blade at one end that you use for turning screws. Examples: Dad used a screwdriver to fix the chair. Can you pass me the screwdriver, please? He bought a new screwdriver at the shop. 11. Inviting, adjective. Attractive, making you want to do, try, taste, etc. something. Examples: the smell of chicken soup was very inviting. The beach looked so inviting in the sunlight. Her warm smile was inviting. 12. Comforting, adjective. Making you feel less worried, unhappy, or upset. Examples: the warm soup was comforting after a long day. Her kind words were very comforting. It's comforting to be with family. 13. Tease, verb. To laugh at somebody and make jokes about them, either in a friendly way or in an unkind way. Examples: we teased Lily when she dropped her popcorn. He likes to tease his sister, but she laughs too. Don't tease your friend, be nice. 14. Fancy, adjective. Expensive, special, or luxurious. Examples: we didn't go to a fancy restaurant, we ate at home. She wore a fancy dress to the party. That hotel looks very fancy and expensive. Our video is over. If the story was valuable to you and you have learned something, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell, and turn on notifications to receive our new valuable stories every week, and write your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening and watching. We'll see you again in the next video.